Hey guys, what's going on? Some man is behind you. And that's right, you have guessed it. This is the grand finale. Me versus MLGx Game Battles, the two veterans at the game of Call of Duty. Now, a little disclaimer here. I do not mean veterans as in we're that good, because obviously there's a lot more other people that are better than us, aka Optic. They're a lot better than us. However, I meant veteran as in we have years and years put into Call of Duty. We've been playing since the COD 4 days, the golden days. So, yeah, little disclaimer on that part. But this isn't any ordinary video. If you watch my previous video, you heard me say I'm gonna have a special guest in this commentary. Now, I don't know if you guys connected the dots yet, but if you haven't, I'm gonna spill the beans right now. So I'm gonna let him introduce himself in this special dual commentary.
What's up, guys? MLGxGamebattles, aka Brandon, here today, along with my boy Mark. A man is behind you.
Yep, that is right, ladies and gentlemen. We have two seasoned veteran Call of Duties here, and we're going at it in this quick scope battle. Now, what was going on in your mind when we were 1v1ing Brandon?
Honestly, I'm surprised I even made it to the final round. I feel like I should have lost against Prodigy, but he decided to make his last kill fancy, and he paid for that.
Alright, so in that clip, I don't know if you guys watched it, but if you want to go back to watch it, you go on my channel and watch it. I don't know if you saw that in your screen, but if you replay it near the end game, LMD Prodigy ended up getting a hit marker on you when the health was on minuscule. How do you explain that?
That I don't know. He did say something about me getting a hit marker, but I honestly didn't notice anything. I did review the clip. I really did. He got a hit marker on me. How? I don't know. The damage done was ridiculous. For minuscule, it barely did any damage. I've seen hit markers on normal health do more damage than that. This game is just a mind-blowing game. It's a love-hate relationship. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, it is, and a lot of people hate it more than they actually love it. So, with that being said, we're gonna come back to this game later, but as of right now, what I want to talk about with you is the fact that Destiny is coming out like in 5 days, about 5 days. What are your thoughts and opinions on it? Because I'll give you mine as of right now, but I'm gonna ask you in a bit what's your thoughts and opinions, because I'm curious, because not only did me and him play Call of Duty, but we also played Halo back in the days. Halo 3, we played a shit ton of Halo 3. Anybody who had an Xbox 360 back then played a shit ton of COD 4 and Halo 3. Those are the two, like, world heavyweight games at that time.
Yeah, but back then, I was the more veteran back then.
Yeah, he was better than me. This finale, this is the El Clasico. This is the Super Bowl. This is the NBA championships. Because me and him, as good as friends as we are really, really like huge rival in a competitive level. We're like rivals with each other. Because there was a time where when I first started, playing Call of Duty Halo 3, I sucked. He was a lot better than me, and he always whooped my ass every single time. And now years pass by, and what do you think? You think I caught up to your level, or maybe I'm a little bit down where you are? Or you think I'm better? What do you think?
You have gotten better, hands down. Although time takes its course. I hopped off of console gaming for a while, then you got up there. Now I'm back on, and yeah, you're definitely a rival at this point. Either a close match, or sometimes you will take the lead. You never know, man. It's always 50-50 at this point.
Yeah, definitely. 50-50 is the best way. Sometimes I could win, sometimes he could win. I'm not going to spoil this game, though. You have to watch the whole thing, of course. Now, back to Destiny. My thoughts on Destiny is, how can you think about it to be a bad game? It's made from the creators of that made Halo, Bungie, and when was the last time you heard Bungie making a fucked up game? I've never heard of that before. And just from playing the beta and how smooth the beta ran multiplayer wise, and hit detection was on point. There were a few things where I found unbalanced, as you know, that in that snow map, I forgot the name of it, that vehicle that was ridiculously stupid that shot rockets. And
Don't you mean the moon?
yeah, the moon level.
It's not snow.
Oh yeah. Well, that moon level, that I don't know why I said snow. That moon level.
No, yeah, I know what you mean. I hated that thing as well, but I have seen a recent interview They said that they saw everyone's complaint on that, and they will be trying to balance that out.
Yeah.
I'm taking Bungie's word on it. Let's be hopeful and pray that they try to keep this as balanced as possible. I mean, so far, what they've told us, you could be a high-level Titan joining into a match with low-level Titans. No matter how strong your legendary gear is, you will be capped to a point where even the lower levels will be at a decent pace with you. So that sounds interesting. It sounds like they're really trying to focus on balance and fun for everyone. And let's just hope. Bungie has always been something great. Their Halo series was always amazing. They passed that on to 343 now, and now they're working on Destiny. So let's just see if Destiny can live up to the reputation that Halo gave them.
All right, that's a good statement by Brandon here. Yeah, it's true. And I've read that the things they're gonna nerf about that vehicle is that one, they're gonna make the blast radius a lot smaller. Two, the crosshair is gonna be a lot difficult for you to aim because of the crosshair. And they also minimize the time each rocket takes to come out of the I don't even know what would you call that?
I don't know, barrel?
Yeah, the barrel, the ship. I don't know what the hell that thing is. A tank. Let's just call it a tank. I'm gonna call it a tank.
No, that's what the person called it himself. He said, uh, not word for word quote, but close enough. It is a tank, so we will balance it, but a tank should be feared.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm hoping it's not overpowered. He did say he'll buff it, but that quote is kind of scary. It's a tank. You should respect it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, in any game, a tank is something that you're gonna want to run away from, regardless of what game it is. Tank is not something you want to fuck with face to face. So let's talk about campaign here. Now, what we heard, I don't know if you heard about this, Brandon. You probably did, but the maps aren't gonna be as big as people were expecting it to be. I don't know if you heard about that, but the only map that you're gonna be able to free roam is on the map that we actually had a chance to play on the beta. So, what are your thoughts on that? Do you think game should be a lot bigger free roam wise? Because sometimes just because of how big it is doesn't mean it's gonna be great either. So, what are your thoughts on that?
I actually have heard something about that, but it's 50-50 because it would be interesting for a bigger map, but then for the casual gamer, they don't have too much time to explore all that. But with the new consoles, they say that they can update whatever they want on the fly. So
Okay.
even if the maps stay small per se, they could make it where you're doing one thing and then it goes totally unexpected because they decided to, hey, why not? Let's just throw this in front of you and make you come back for more. It's always going to be something, which is why I'm excited for Destiny. It's a game that's supposed to keep you coming back even after you're done. I like those types of games, so let's just hope Destiny can keep that there. I came back to Halo plenty of times, and you weren't really supposed to, but I just enjoyed it that much.
Hey man, everybody enjoyed Halo. I think anybody with a decent mind would think Halo is a great game. Halo. What do you think was better, Halo 3 or COD 4?
Oh, that's hard, man.
What do you?
Both
Yeah.
both games had their ups and downs. COD for the realistic feeling, and then Halo just for the unnatural feeling.
Yeah.
I mean, each ran on their own mechanics. You would have to strafe more in Halo, and COD you would just, I don't know, I guess take the higher advantage point on people. Playing styles really change depending on the game. That's a hard one, man. I don't know. Halo 3 and COD 4 are two of my favorite games up to this date, so I can't choose really.
Okay. All right. It's a really good statement. Me personally, I can't tell. I can't tell you the way either. I had fun on both games. They were both the top of the. If I didn't feel like a COD mood, I was playing Halo. I wasn't the Halo mood. I was the COD mood. You know. And right here, in case you're wondering, the reason why there's 3 dots is because Kevin, LMD Prodigy, decided to be a fucking douchebag and spawn in. So yeah, you have to excuse him for that. So in this game right now, it's 20 to 23. You're in the lead. what was going through your mind right now? Well, now 2024. What was in your mind right now? You think you had it in the game in your clutches or what? Like, how are you feeling?
Me personally, I don't like keeping the mentality I have the game in my hands because momentum can shift no matter what. You could be in the lead and just one screw up screws you over for the entire match. You guys saw that in LOMD's Prodigy's last video. He decided to make his last kill fancy. I think I was down by 3 to 4 kills. That one fancy kill screwed him up and I took the win. I was honestly thinking I was going to lose, but hey.
Okay. Definitely, definitely. Right there, I got a cheeky wall bang. In the comment section below, guys. Yo, I really want you to comment here. Who are you rooting for in this game? You got two big heavyweights going at it. Who are you rooting for in this? It gotta be me. I'm the content creator. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You can root for whoever you want. You know, I won't love you or hate you. It's still gonna be the same way between us. MLGxGamebattles, he's a fantastic, fantastic, great player. He will always will be one of my biggest rivals, no matter how old we get and we're still playing games. But I respect him enough as a friend. As of right now, it's 24-20, and I respect him as a competitor too. If you guys want, you could 1v1 him or me, and you'll see what we're talking about.
Either that, or maybe one day we'll, or if a man is behind you over here decides to play with subscribers, maybe we could get some 2v2s going on or something.
Don't worry, I will definitely be playing with subscribers. The subscribers gotta hit me up though. So, one more question I gotta ask you. I got this question received before. Will you be making your own YouTube channel?
Oh man, I would hope so. Right now I can't give a definite answer, but if I can, I definitely will. It's been something I've wanted to do for a while, but complications are in the way. But if I get that free time, definitely, man. It's something I've wanted to do for a while.
Alright, there you heard it, fan base and subscribers. When he makes a YouTube channel, I will be sure to let you guys first know. And as you can see, MLGxGamebattles take the victory in this friendly tournament. Great game, Game Battles. Much respect to you.
Same here, man.
You beat me. It was what, 30-25, something like that. Anyway, this has been A Man Is Behind You.
And MLGx Game Battles.
And we're signing out. Peace.
Laters.